program advisors. I hope that your fall 2020 semester is off to a great start. I just wanted to give you a few reminders regarding the RxEngage platform when it comes to advising your students and your meetings with them each semester. I wanted to remind you of a few little pieces that you can utilize to make sure that you're providing the students with the most information and that you have the most information in order to provide them with the best advising experience possible. So the first thing that I want to review with you regarding this platform is our events tab. So when students come to you and you've reviewed their pathway with them and you see that things are outstanding, you're going to need to utilize this events tab. So you should be familiar with it. This way you can guide students into what's coming up, what they need to complete, and who they can contact. So at the very top of your page on your home screen, you're going to see a tab that says Events. You're going to go ahead and click on that Events tab. And all of our upcoming events are going to be displayed. So everything for the remainder of the semester is already approved, it's linked to a pathway, and it's up on RxEngage. Now, if a student comes to you and they are missing, let's say they are a P3 and they're missing their Think pathway, you can go down here to this category section on the left and click on Select Categories. You're going to scroll down until you find P3 Think. You're going to click on that, and it's going to bring up any event that falls in the Think pathway for P3 students for the remainder of the semester. Now, when you're meeting with your student, if you see that, you can then have a conversation with them about what they're interested in. So this is a great way to gauge what students are interested in as you're gauging that co-curricular pathways progress. It will also open up the conversations for you to find out where they're interested in going in their pharmacy career and maybe tailor some of these events to help bolster that and support their career goals. So if they are interested in doing research, they may want to attend the Think Pathway event regarding the introduction to research. So this is a great way for you to guide students and to help them figure out what events may help them in the future. So again, utilizing these categories, and the students are aware of how to use this. We've gone over it with them again. But as an advisor, you should also be able to provide that information and have that ready to go to spark that conversation with them. The other piece that I want to show you is how to access your students' completion and your students' involvement records. So in the top right corner, all faculty members have an administrator access. So in the top right corner, you're going to go ahead and you're going to click on Admin. When you click on Admin, you're going to see a tab up top, a menu bar that says Users. You're going to click on that drop down and you're going to click on User List. It's now going to show you 5,700 individuals who have been uploaded into the system, which is any faculty and staff with an FDU email and our students. So you're going to search for the student that you are advising. So for myself, I'm going to search for my name. You'll see there's a lot of Patricias, so you may need to use first and last names. I can see my name here, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It's going to pull up their full profile. At this point, there are really two areas that you want to be focused on. First, and most importantly, is their pathway progress. So for me, I have a couple of different pathways, so you're going to have the option to choose your student's pathway. I'm going to go into class of 2023 just so that you can see what it's going to show you. So in this pathway screen, it's going to show you how many they've completed in each of the categories, so 0 of 2, 1 of 2, and what they have left. Down below, it'll also show you what they've attended in relation to their pathways. What this may currently show is what they attended last year. So we've rolled over their pathways, we've created new events for them to attend. So these are not counting towards their pathway at the moment, but it's still going to display it. So you can see what they did last year and also what they've completed this year. Where you're going to want to go is you're going to want to click on this Print View /PDF. This is going to show you the full bars, and it's only going to show you the items that they've completed that will count towards this pathway. So as they complete events, these bars are going to fill up, and you're going to see a drop down of everything that they've completed so far. Since it's the beginning of the semester, there isn't much populated yet. I can show you my orientation pathway printout just so that you can see a little bit more in depth of what that'll look like. So similar to the pathways, you're going to have your categories, and then it's going to show you a list of everything they've completed to gain credit for those categories. So this is a full list of everything they've completed for pathway completion only. Now going back to your user list, the other tab in your user details in your profile is this co-curricular transcript. This is important because this is going to show you everything that the student has done, not just what they've done for pathway progress. So you're going to go ahead and click View, and it is going to show you their pathway. So this will show you every organization that the student is involved in. I'm going to scroll down because I'm involved in everything. It's going to show you every event that they've attended since they've started the program. They can customize this, they can remove things, they can, on their end, prioritize items. So they can move items such as New Jersey AIDS services, HIV clinical trials. Those can be moved to the top so that they can customize it to make it more of a specialty transcript to show what they're interested in and focus on specialty areas. They can remove things like Popcorn Thursday. They can take off their class of 2023 involvement up here so that doesn't show. So they can customize this, but it is going to show you anything that they've attended since they've started the program here. So this is really where you're going to get that full overview of who your student is, what they're involved in, where their interests may lie, and this is really the probably most crucial piece of information on this software for you as a program advisor. This is going to provide you a lot of information, and it's also going to be a good way to start conversations about, again, what they're interested in and how you can provide them the support they need to get to where they want to be after rotations. So this is the transcript. Again, the student should be providing these for you, but at the same time, we are expecting that all program advisors are going in, they're pulling these up, they're accessing these, and they're reviewing them with the students to really go over it. This is really going to make your relationship with your student more well reciprocated. They're going to see that you have an invested interest in them, you know what they're involved in, and you know them more on an individual basis. So those are the the two main areas of this software that you should be utilizing. So your events page and also this users tab here in your admin window. So again, you're going to want to look at their paths and their co-curricular transcript, and that's going to show you everything. These other tabs you don't really need to utilize too much. This is just, again, their event attendance, everything that they've attended, even if it doesn't count for co-curricular transcript, so community coffee, cooking while quarantined. So if you want to get an overview of how involved the student really is outside of anything that is co-curricular or showing up on this transcript or pathways, you can go here and see how many community coffees they're attending, how many breakfast chats, how many social events are they attending, orientation events, morning check-in events, anything that we are offering you can see here. So this is really a very large overview of everything they've ever swiped into. Ice cream trucks will show up on here, Popcorn Thursdays. So you can see if they're actually involved once we are back in person or during our virtual social events. So this is the user details is where you're going to learn more about your student individually. So again, if you have any questions at all about the RxEngage platform, how to navigate it, what to do, how you can promote this to your students better, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to schedule a meeting with you to share my screen, for you to share your screen, and we can walk through how to utilize the platform more thoroughly with each of you individually. So please don't hesitate to reach out. And I really hope that you are utilizing this to help your students. I know the students are utilizing it, so I think if the faculty members are using it as well for that program advising piece, it's really going to bring everything full circle for the students, and there'll be a sense of cohesion. So I wish you all the best of luck this semester and the rest of the year with your program advising. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions at all.